Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live. This is Life Under Trump. I am Queen Lillie, and we are discussing Donald J. Trump. Ever since he has been in the Oval Office, it hasn't been nothing but pain for America. There hasn't been any happiness. He even fooled MAGA, the MAGA Republicans, and made them think that he was going to be doing right by them. He disappointed them. Right now, in this moment, he has totally disappointed America. Life under Trump. That's what we're covering. We will be covering what's going on in LA, government Newsom, how he feels about what Donald Trump is doing. Christy Noem, the one that had her whole face done because she used to be so ugly and fat. That girl. Yeah, that gal. That gal. So we got a lot to cover. Hit that like button as you all are coming in. Please hit the like button for me. Hit that like button. Come on. Make it do what it do, baby. Come on. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Come on now. Hit that like button. Hello, Queen Victorious One. Hello, King Allen. Hello, everyone. All you beautiful kings and queens. Welcome to my live. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I didn't want to go live today because I'm not going to lie. When I do my research to bring everything to you all, I feel wore down eventually from all of this. Because knowing that someone that is supposed to be the leader of our country is doing such indignified things to hurt this country, and he has hate for brown and black people, you got to think it takes a toll on me to cover the subject every time I come and go live. It's very, it wears on me. I won't lie to you. But I love to discuss politics. I just wish we had someone in the Oval Office that had some dignity, some true honor to America, not just to his white constituents of just the billionaires, because he doesn't care about MAGA either. He doesn't. And I went out today and I got me a good walk. I got me some sun. There's not much sun out, but the little I could get. I went and took a walk today because I had to detox from all those bad things that are happening in America. I'm like, God, this is horrible. I've never seen anything like this in all of my days. I'm 51 years old and never thought that America could be so rotten. But then God said, think back, Lillie. Come on now. It was bad for slavery. It was actually worse. And I realized that's what Donald Trump is trying to take us. But they're trying to force the black and browns to go back into slavery. They want to put the browns in concentration camps to, control them. And then they thinking once they get rid of the browns, they're going to put black people back out in them fields. It won't work. We're going to fight back, Donald Trump. Try that bull crap if you want to. We will be fighting back. We're not going back to any fields. And the brown people in California have every right and dignity to fight back. Especially after I seen this abuse from the white police, what they were doing to the brown people, and the brown people just protesting. They wasn't fighting or anything. And what Donald Trump is doing, he's putting out a false narrative about what is going on in LA. But he refused to own up what the J6ers did. The J6ers, the terroristic group that's part of the KKK that always targeted black people. The police, a lot of the white police are KKK. From the doctors in the emergency room, a lot of them are KKK. From the nurses in the emergency room are KKK. So it makes it hard for black and brown people in America. We can't trust the white police because he'll harm us, take us out. I'm going to show you what they're doing to brown people. Exactly what they're doing to brown people, and it's wrong. They're beating them with bats. One moment. I'm so upset with what this man has done to America. He has taken America back close to slavery. And it only benefits white people. None of this is to benefit black and brown people. This is torturing. And when a black person fight back, they are considered a criminal. And now the brown people fighting back, what are they doing to the brown people? They're calling them criminals. With Donald Trump, nobody's a bigger criminal than you. You are the worst. You're the scum of the earth. You are the turd that's in the toilet at the gas station bathroom. That's who you are. So I'm going to show you what Donald Trump have his people doing. I'm going to play it a couple of times to refresh your memory how much they hate black and brown people. Hold on. The volume went out. Hold on.
Motherfuckers.
Hold on. Look, they're beating them with sticks.
Motherfuckers. And that shit ain't happening in motherfucking Gaza. That ain't Sudan or Libya.
Hold on.
These motherfuckers.
One moment. Just a moment. Hold on. This is what's happening in America. They're beating them because they're out there protesting. They did the same thing to black people. Even the little girls that were starting to transition into the white schools. They beat and threw stuff at them. Yes, they did. The white race has never developed a brain to be kind because it's embedded in them from their ancestors to hate other people. One moment. Look carefully what they're doing. They're beating them for protesting. They did it to black people too. This is in America. This is what the white police are doing to the brown people in LA. The white police, they did it to blacks and they still doing it to blacks. Like those two twin boys here in Georgia missing. They arrested one white man, but I think there's more people that's involved in that. This is just not slavery. Slavery continues under Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a monster living in that White House, which is a white plantation. One moment. Hello, as y'all come in, hit that like button, please. We got a lot to cover. Racism in America, life under Trump. Trump has turned America into a reality show, and it's a laughing stock right now under Donald Trump. It has gotten so bad in America that when the Democrats are going to the white constituents of the MAGA Republicans, they're having them arrested and they have not broken any laws. This is what they're doing to the Democrat senators. They're having them arrested. America is one of the worst countries right now under Donald Trump. Donald Trump has brought this country to such a low. It is an embarrassment to the world. Every other country is talking about how bad it is under Donald Trump.
He told you if you sit by silently while they come for immigrants, they'll come for us next.
This is a senator.
That if they come for illegal immigrants, they're going to come for legal ones. They did that.
He is a U.S. senator, Democratic senator.
Everybody else, they did that. Arrested.
He didn't do anything wrong, but the white lady with the facelift and body done
and now
had him thrown out.
This is Senator Alex Padilla, a
white women are dangerous.
States senator who came to a press conference where you ask people questions so that he could ask a question to Christy Noem, the Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. Instead of being allowed to ask a question and perform his oversight duties as a sitting U.S.
Those
senator,
officers are breaking the law.
Out of the room to the
This is how bad America has gotten. The police are breaking the law.
Before, do you believe us now?
The white police are dangerous.
United States Senator, by fucking God, they are going to do it to us next. We told you if you sit by silently while they come for every. This is about one thing, okay? It's about white supremacy. This country elected a Klan leader in the White House, a white supremacist. He said, you know what? I got you. Take off your white hoods. Put on your red hat so people can see your face and know what you really stand for. I'm going to tell you that it's okay to be a racist. So just to recap in this country, if you're white and you commit felonies and tax fraud, if you're so pathetically inept that you can't even keep your own marriage vows, if you steal from cancer charities, if you cause an insurrection which leads to the permanent disabilities and the loss of life of police officers on January 6th, if you steal top secret documents, if you do all that, you get to be president because you're white. Hey, no one's perfect, Paul. Hey, really? Vote for a Democrat then. Not the evil libs. No. If you storm the Capitol and you're white, if you beat officers, and you're found guilty in a court of law through due process, you get pardoned by the Klan leader.
Queen Sherry Bond, it's happening quick. Queen Sherry, it is happening.
White U.S. citizens. Oh, all because he's jogging. Hey, Paul, we're not racist. The hell we're not. The fuck we're not. Oh, the summer of love, Paul, because you need to be the white victim, don't you? Somehow you need to be the victim of everything. Do you know why that started? Those protests? Because a white cop, a U.S. citizen, put his knee on a black man's neck. Very symbolic of America. While 3 U.S. citizen cops stood by and watched it happen. But you don't give a fuck about that, right? You want to talk about, the protest, because you don't want to deal with what this country actually is. It's racist as fuck. It was designed by racist plantation slave owners that owned human beings. It was designed in 1787 for 21-year-old white men. It said black people were 3/5 of a person. Couldn't drink from the same water fountain, couldn't sit on the bus, couldn't worship in the same church. Asians were in internment camps. Women were second-class citizens. They couldn't vote. They could have had no full divorce until the 1980s. Black people couldn't even vote until, the 60s? Every goddamn demographic in this country that doesn't look like me has had to fight just to be equal. So spare me your horse shit about, we're not racist. The fuck we're not. We've always been racist, and we refuse to deal with it for some damn reason. But if you're brown, and you've been here for 40 years and your green card expires, or your documentation's not complete, never committed a crime, never done a felony, never cheated on your wife, never led an insurrection, no tax fraud, no 34 felonies. If you're brown, we're going to grab you out of a church, out of your home, out of your place of business. We're going to zip tie your kids while you're crying. That's okay because you're not fucking white, right? That's what this is all about. It's about white supremacy. And the president of the United States, the Klan leader, said, take off your white hood. It's okay, Billy Bob, living in your trailer. Put on a red hat. Don't be ashamed of being a Klan owner, a Klan member. Don't be ashamed of being a racist, Billy Bob, Bobby. Don't be afraid. Be who you know you are. Because they don't want to let the white patriarchy go. And we're here in this moment because enough people that look like me haven't said this. I can't be responsible for what people did before me, but I'll be goddamned if I'm not going to say what needs to be said every goddamn day. It doesn't matter if the Democrats or Republicans are in the White House. Until we deal with this shit as a country, our original sin, we will never, ever, ever break free of white supremacy. Have you looked at the Klan leaders' cabinet? One black man, urban housing in his first term. Second term, one black man, urban housing. Wow, if that's not a racist dog whistle, what a the black people. Has dinner at his home with Nick Fuentes, a white nationalist. Question the birth of Barack Obama. Let's not even talk about the Central Park Five, but Paul, he's not racist. The fuck he is. But that's what you're attracted to, right? You just couldn't vote for the goddamn black woman. I didn't like her cackle. She was too happy. The reality is, his MAGA base was uncomfortable that a black man was sitting in the White House instead of picking their goddamn cotton.
Amen.
So they went back to what they know, the plantation owner.
The plantation owner. I told you it's a plantation.
Wake up, America. This is the only way we're going to change this country. It has to be my goddamn demographic because we're the ones that created it. And I'll leave you with this. This is why my demographic, even though I didn't do it personally, needs to do it. Let's say I build a house. Okay? Let's say a black family moves in. Beautiful house. Over the course of time, it starts to get cracks in the ceiling and the floors, and the ceiling starts to crack, and the house is sinking. Is it up to the homeowner that just bought that house to fix it? No. It's up to me because I built the foundation of said house. Why should the homeowner have to fix up the mess? It's not black people's mess. It's my demographic. We need to tear out the foundation of this house, of this country, because it was founded on racism, and rebuild it to make it equal for everybody. And if you can't see that by now, then I don't know what to tell you. Then you're part of the problem. Maybe you should just go put your white hood back on. Like the ICE agents who are too much of goddamn cowards. We must address white supremacy in this country. Hard stop. Have a good day. This is about one thing. Okay?
Y'all need to address white supremacy, and you need to pay black people their reparations. That's a fact. The white slave owners got paid reparations, but the slaves never got anything. You made a promise to us, and you didn't keep it. We can't trust you. More on Christy Noem, because she's a dangerous white woman. See, they cry those little tears, and they get their way with their lies.
Justice Secretary Christy Noem just went on Fox News and lied her face off about the arrest of Senator Alex Padilla, saying that he did not identify himself. Well, we always have the receipts here at Midas Touch. Watch this
Hit the like button, everybody. Thank you.
Podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
This man burst into the room, started
The woman that got a facelift,
interrupting me and elevating
his
his
voice, ugly,
and was stopped. Did not identify himself.
I'm Senator Alex Padilla. I have questions.
He identified himself. You hear him?
Secretary Christy Noem just went on Fox News and lied her face off about the arrest of Senator Alex Padilla, saying that he did not identify himself. Well, we always have the receipts.
Listen carefully.
Watch this video, share it far and wide, and add the Midas Touch podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
This man burst into the room, started lunging towards the podium, interrupting me and elevating his voice, and was stopped. Did not identify himself.
I'm Senator Alex Padilla. I have questions for
DHS Secretary Christy Noem just went on Fox News and
Christy, you're a compulsive liar. He identified himself. You said that the senator, that's a Democratic senator, did not identify himself. You lied. Your white lies is going to catch up with you. Keep hiding behind Donald Trump. It ain't going to save you. Let me put on some of my lipstick. This is from my lipstick brand, a Red Lipstick Hustler. You can get it from my website. Link is in the description. I was rushing to put it on, and I didn't put it on even because I had been walking, and I had to comb my hair because it was sweaty. I went walking because walking is good for the body. See, I didn't do like Christy Noem. I didn't get on the surgery table to get my body in order. I get out there and get that good old sunshine and walk. That's what I do.
Drag his ass out of Washington. Drag his ass out.
I know that's right. And she just
Drag his ass out of Washington. Drag his ass out.
If the numbers keep going down, that's when somebody's messing with my live. I may go out and start all over because I see what's happening. They are messing with my live. That means they're reporting my live. So if the numbers keep going down, I'll go back out and start over, MAGA. So when you report my live, it's just stupid. It's just stupid because all I can do is go back and start the up all over with my pretty face. You're mad. So Trump is a dangerous, compulsive liar. And now this news reporter has been fired because of him. America has become ghetto under Donald Trump. Every day I ask God, when are you going to take him? Please take him. Take him on his guy's birthday, something. Get that nigga at the White House.
And we're doing it. And you'll pick out one man, but even the man that you picked out, he's got a piece said.
Listen to him. He get mad if you won't lie for him.
And then they look, and on his knuckles,
he's a compulsive liar.
There's a dispute. Wait a minute. He had MS-13 on his knuckles.
Oh, he had some tattoos that are interpreted that way. But let's move on.
Wait a minute. Hey, Terry.
This man is sick.
MS-13.
It says MS-13.
That was Photoshop. So let me
That
just.
was Photoshop.
It was Photoshop, you fat pig.
Giving you the big break of a lifetime. You know, you're doing the interview. I picked you.
I can't even stomach listen to Donald Trump's voice. He's so disgusting. He's fat. He lies. He stank. He's pale, and he wear black people makeup because he want to cosplay President Barack Obama. I can't stomach. I can't listen to him. I can't. I just can't. So the only secure document right now in Washington, D.C. seems to be Epstein client list. And that's why Donald Trump is doing all this in L.A. to distract us because everybody want to know where is the Epstein file. So what does Donald Trump do? Because Bannon said this is what Donald Trump does. He'll throw different things out there to distract the American people from what's really going on. Steve Bannon made that statement. So what Donald Trump is doing, he over there got officers in the KKK, J6s, and Proud Boys over there beating on the brown people in LA, abusing them. Donald Trump himself is an abuser. So what do we expect? We want the Epstein files, Donnie, with your little neighbor as your ping. So this is what's really going on, y'all. He is distracting us from the Epstein files. That's why he's causing all this hell in LA, to distract the American people to not pay attention to X about the Epstein files anymore. Well, Donnie, the Epstein files, where are the files? Bonnie, you can't run and hide for so long, girl. You're a compulsive liar just like Donald Trump. Release the Epstein files. If it would have been a black man, you would have released it. Am I lying? If it would have been a brown person, you would have released it, Bundy. Hold on. I'm going to refresh y'all memory on Donald Trump and Epstein. Hold on. This is from the Epstein files. Hold on. Just a moment.
Everyone?
This is from the Epstein files. Donald Trump and Epstein had a case against them because they took advantage of a 13-year-old girl. This is what they're trying to stop us from talking about. Donald Trump is an abuser. So it's okay that the police, the white police, are there in LA abusing brown people. Hold on. Shit. Hold on, y'all. My thing failed. Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming back. Sorry, but it failed. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Moderators, let me know if you can hear me. Hold on. Donald Trump is only distracting us American people because he don't want y'all talking about the Epstein files. So he starts all this drama in LA. Distract American people. Said Donald Trump, like he told him to throw a bunch of things out there at one time and it'll distract the American people for what's really going on. What's really going on is Donald J. Trump does not want those Epstein files out, so he causes so much commotion. That's what's happening in today's world, life under Trump. Okay, more about the Jane Doe. This is life under Trump. Trump has made America a reality show. This is part of the court documents, what he did to a 13-year-old girl. Donald Trump is a monster. The slave master at the plantation is a monster. He don't want you talking about him. Donald Trump don't like when the truth gets out about his funky tail. I'm going to play it again because y'all need to know why Donald Trump is doing all this. He wants to stop us from talking about the Epstein files, so he give us something else to talk about. He got those white police in the KKK, the J6ers, and the Proud Boys in LA abusing brown people.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everyone is brushing over something really important when it comes to the Trump and Elon breakup. With Epstein's name back in the mix, we need to start sharing receipts. Because like it or not, some of Trump's most loyal following are starting to listen. Let's talk about what's been hiding in plain sight. If you've done any research on this, you do know that there are public court documents linking Trump to Epstein. And I'm not talking about the creepy parties at Mar-a-Lago. I do want to put a trigger warning on this. We are talking about Grape. This poor sweet woman, Katie Johnson, I think that's her alias. She talks about when she was 13 and how Trump and Epstein took turns with her. She later dropped the case saying that she feared for her life, but the documents are still out there. And then there's that incident in 2024 where Stacey Williams came out and said, hey, Trump, grabbed me in front of Epstein. Then Epstein scolded her and said, hey, you let that happen. She said that it felt like a twisted game and it felt like she was just being passed back and forth. She even kept the postcard Trump sent her afterwards. This is the shit we do need to bring up. Elon opened the door. The receipts are real. And now some people are starting to listen. And just maybe people might start actually questioning things.
We gotta start questioning things. He started this mess in LA to destroy our minds so we won't focus on the files of him and Epstein. Donald Trump doesn't like that Elon let the cat out of the bag and Pandora's box is completely open. And everybody want to know what those Epstein files are. So what does Donald J. Trump do? He start the BS in LA. He send his white power people to attack the brown people. They're beating them with sticks. They're pow-powing them. They even pow-pow the Australian news reporter. But you don't see the everyday news that's like Fox News, etc., telling y'all the truth. I'm here to tell you the truth.
Donald Trump saying that he will, quote, apologize profusely when, as soon as there is a full dump of the Epstein files. Musk is not backing down, even though earlier today we saw that Musk wanted to have a phone call with the president, and Donald Trump has been saying no to a phone call with Musk. This is the latest in the big, beautiful breakup that continues this evening. He says, I will apologize profusely as soon as there's a full dump of the Epstein files. He wanted to know what he should be apologizing for anyways. This back and forth continues throughout the day today, and it's likely only to get worse. Elon Musk continues to pester Donald Trump, trying to get a reaction.
Okay.
Donald Trump doesn't.
One moment.
Elon Musk was 100% right. Donald Trump is all over the Epstein files. So how do we know this? Well, first of all, there's a history. We know that Donald Trump was on the Epstein flight log at least 7 times. We learned that.
I'm going to show y'all the flight log in a moment, okay?
We also know that we have Jeffrey Epstein on audio tape saying that at one time Donald Trump was, quote, his best friend. There's video of Donald Trump hanging out with Epstein on a number of different occasions as well. We also know that when Donald Trump was asked if he was going to release the Epstein files, he was asked about the John F. Kennedy files and other files, and he immediately said yes. But then when he was asked about the Epstein files, he hesitated. Why would he do that? I'll tell you why. Because he's all over the Epstein files. That's exactly why. Oh, yeah. Remember when Pam...
I'm going to show you the flight log. Donald Trump signed his name on the flight log several times. This young man is not lying. Donald Trump is a compulsive liar, the man that sits in the Oval Office. So I'm going to show you the flight log. One moment. Just a moment, you all. Because if you didn't see it the other day, I'm about to refresh your memory. Donald Trump's name is all over that flight log. He signed his own name. Give me a moment. Here we are. The guy didn't lie. Donald Trump. Look carefully. Donald Trump. I'm going to put it on my community wall because I think I have already. That's why he's starting all of this in LA. It's not about they are criminals. They're not criminals. Donald Trump, and you saying put the criminals out of the United States. Well, you're going to have to go then. Bye. Bye, Donnie. You're a criminal. You're saying to get rid of all the criminals out of this country. Donnie, you're a criminal. Get out the White House. Go away. You and your creepy looking family. Get out of America, Donnie. If you want to get rid of the criminals, you are the criminal. Remember, Donald Trump, you have 34 felonies. We haven't forgotten. We have not forgotten who you are, Donald Trump. You're a monster. You have 34 felonies. You're the biggest criminal in America. You got the cartel beat. Yes, you have the cartel beat. Hit that like button, everybody. Come on, support me. I'm not asking you for your money, but if you like donate to my channel, you can send me super chats and super stickers. In my description is my Venmo and my PayPal link.
Y'all take the whole immigration side out of this because some of y'all can't get over the whole immigration side of it.
Hold
I
on.
need y'all to understand what is happening. Y'all take the whole immigration side out of this because some of y'all can't get over the whole immigration side of it. I need y'all to understand what is happening right now. Against the wishes of the governor of California, the president of the United States has federalized National Guard troops to put down a protest in California against what the governor has directly asked him to do. This is not one of the biggest protests we've ever seen. This is not some major protest. There is nothing to warrant this level of escalation, and we have never seen something like this in modern American history to do this against the wishes of the governor. This is a dangerous precedent to let be set. I need y'all to look past the immigration side of this and understand what is going on. The president is deploying military forces to put down a protest. That is what he is doing. And if that is allowed to become the precedent, if we do not protest this now and call this out and condemn this, if this is allowed to be set in stone, this will happen again. And the requirements and that threshold gets lower and lower every time it happens until it becomes the norm that anytime there is a protest, the military gets sent in. And do you know what type of government you get to when the military gets stepped in? Anytime there's a protest, think about what type of government that is. Let's just say we have invaded countries that have gotten to that kind of government before. And we are now perpetuating that exact thing here in the United States. Nothing about this. I don't care about the immigration side of it. That is a red herring that doesn't matter. The truth of what is going on is that the president of the United States is currently using military forces as a policing activity against the will of the governor of that state. This will happen again if it is become precedent, and that requirement, that threshold, like I said, it gets lower and lower and lower every time. And you may think it doesn't matter now, What if something happens that you don't like? All right, think this is the government should never be using military forces to stop people from expressing a First Amendment right to freedom of speech and freedom of protest. I don't care that there has been some violence in the protests. None of that justifies this level of escalation that we have now seen out of the federal government. This is a dangerous thing to do, and it is going to get even worse soon.
Well, they always said, I don't know if it's true, but I do know what happened in slavery. They said white people like danger. They like to beat people. They like to hang people. They like to beat them with sticks. That's what the LA police doing right now.
I'm married to a black woman, and I believe that a black woman is the closest thing to God as you can get.
I'm going to play that again.
I'm married to a black woman, and I believe that a black woman is the closest thing to God as you can get.
That's why you should have voted for VP Kamala Harris. We got a clown in the Oval Office right now.
Blackness is you demanding support from a group of people who tried to help you from the beginning. That same group of people that told you, hey, they fucked us over for 400 plus years, then stole the civil rights movement, then messed up the family with CIA initiatives, wrote a crime bill, put all our men in jail, took all the men out the house, gave them crack cocaine, war on drugs, etc.
Hello, King Raymond 41. Hi, King.
And you believe that because they fucked us over, you are entitled to us helping you in your movement. When we told you, when they started exploiting your labor because we asked for fair wages, you have to remember, you really got to go back and think about, we asked for fair wages. They went to the Latinos and said, we're going to pay y'all this much. And then sold y'all to understanding that we're lazy and we don't want to work. We were just asking for fair wages in a country that we worked for free in for how many years? How many centuries? Moving past that, then you go out and get upset at us. I don't see one video about Latinos calling to action white people. White women specifically, if you want something done, tell a white woman to do it in America. She'll cry and make sure she's blonde so the media helps her out. But you're going to ask black people who are more marginalized than you to help you do something that we told you not to be a part of in the first place, and that's anti-blackness. The end. Talking to you, talking to me too.
I'm not being mean, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Black people, we're not getting out there marching. We did it for so many years. All the police going to do is pow us. They love to do that to black people. So no, we're not getting out there marching with you. We see what they're doing to you. They did it to us. They're beating you with sticks. So I need to show you again. So black people, we lived this moment already. Just be glad they're not pow-powing you, because they love to pow-pow black people. It's something about the white police. They get an orgasm from pow-powing black people. And the white man, if something happened to a black man, he get an orgasm. That's how sick it is in America. And look at this man. He's pitiful. Look at y'all leader. Look at your leader. Hold on. Let me stop this music because I can't play the music. Hold on. Look at your leader. Look at the big buffoon. This is what you call your leader? He can't even stand up without falling because he leans forward like a big fat pig. Look, he can't even stand up straight. Donald Trump is a buffoon. Look at Newsom standing straight up because his stomach is so fat, he leans forward. He's old, corroded, and senile and should not be in the Oval Office. See, I told y'all he be wearing those catheters. One is for the poop and one is for his urine. That's those catheter bags he have to wear because he can't hold his bowel movement. Let me show you again. This is Donnie with his catheters. He got one for his rear end. You know, that's his bussy. Then he got one for the pee-pee hole. Hold on. Look at his legs. He wears those catheters because he has to use the bathroom on himself. They slid around. They're supposed to be in the inner part of his leg, but they just slide around. And this who y'all picked for the Oval Office. Ooh, if they only had a brain. The pinky and the brain, pinky and the brain, the pinky and the brain, the pinky and the brain. And Donnie is not the brain, trust me. He could never be, never. Donnie's not bright enough to be the brain.
Well, what do we have here? Could it be a statement from the orange guy that I agree with? Arrest the people in face masks now.
That's ICE. Arrest
I
ICE, Donnie.
agree. Arrest the people in face masks.
Nobody but ICE got those masks on.
Arrest the people in face mask expeditiously.
All KKK,
Arrest the
J6ers,
people
Proud
in
Boys.
face mask expeditiously. Arrest these people in face masks right now. And these people right now. And what else are they doing that seems to get underneath the skin of all those on the fake Fox News friends? Oh, yeah, those flags. Those are not United States flags either.
They're not.
Arrest these guys in these face masks that are not flying the true American flag of the United States of America.
They changed the
Arrest
American
these guys
flag.
in face masks who are not flying the flag, the true flag of the United States of America. Arrest these guys in face masks who refuse to fly the true flag of the United States of America.
They're MAGA.
Arrest this guy who refuses.
The alcoholic.
Refuses to acknowledge the true flag of the
That's not the United States flag behind them.
Now,
they have changed our flag.
And how we should arrest those who brand on their body symbols of hate and violence, like this guy. You know, who's decorated in fucking hate and violence tattoos. I mean, look at the fucking clues. So yes, fake Fox News. There's a whole lot of fools out there that have gang tattoos that refuse to fly the true American flag as they get in the streets to protest.
She's so pretty.
And display their First Amendment rights. Arrest them expeditiously. Arrest the guys who will adorn their bodies in hate tattoos, who cover their fucking face and refuse to participate in true democracy and stand up for what the actual true Constitution of the United States of America. So yes, Daddy W Pants, I absolutely agree. Arrest them fucking now, please. Well.
So Donnie, eat your words. You said arrest the people wearing masks. Well, the people wearing the mask are MAGA Republicans. The people wearing the mask are ICE. I'm gonna show y'all a video what ICE did today. They rammed this lady's car and told her to go on. Her baby was in his car seat. The side where her baby was in the car seat in the back, they rammed her car. Let me hurry up and find it because time is ticking away. And I gotta show y'all that. Y'all hate people of color so much. You think you can just do whatever you want to the people of color and tell them to go away. Go away. We're not in slavery. One moment. Look at this. This is what they did. I'm going to find the other video too. Let me see. Where's the other video? I hope I didn't. Hold on. hair in my mouth.
You see, my kids.
ICE did this. ICE did it.
Ramming onto that side, and then they're like, oh,
It's a Mercedes Benz. This is what ICE did to her. They are ICE. They rammed her car. She did not commit a crime, MAGA. They hit the side where her son is. Wouldn't give her the information for her insurance. They refused to give her information to file a claim. They wouldn't let her call the police. She had not done anything wrong. This is ICE. ICE is dangerous. ICE is full of MAGA Republicans, J6ers, and the KKK, Proud Boys. That's who ICE is. They are dangerous people in America. They are putting the American people in harm's way.
They didn't even fucking try like putting her over. They literally crashed the front, they crashed the back. They kept grabbing the.
That's a nice Mercedes Benz. ICE destroyed it.
My kids.
Donald Trump, you are responsible for all of this.
And then they're like, oh, you can leave now. You can leave now. This side.
Americans are in danger in America because of Donald Trump.
And they kept ramming onto that side.
Look what is happening in America. Because ICE, that lady and her son were harmed. Her vehicle is destroyed. And what does ICE tell that lady to do? Go away. Go on. You destroyed her vehicle, ICE. You hit her car where her son was. In his car seat in the back where he's supposed to be. ICE, Donald Trump, ICE, MAGA Republicans, they are a terroristic group. They're targeting people of color. We are in trouble, black and brown people in this country. Because those evil human beings are trying to destroy us. If they have to pow us, beat us with sticks, try to put you back in slavery. That's what the white man won't done. And because the senator is speaking out, I'm going to refresh your memory again. Because this Democrat senator of color is speaking out, he has been lied on by Christy Noem, the lady that got a facelift and a body done. Christy Noem is a liar, a compulsive liar like Donald J. Trump.
Senator Alex Padilla, I have questions for the secretary because the fact of the matter is,
he's a brown person and they hate brown people.
On your head off.
He did not commit any crime and he was detained by the white police.
Senator Alex Padilla, I have questions for the secretary because the fact of the matter is, a half a dozen violent criminals.
This is life under Trump in America. Donald Trump has turned our country into a reality show. We are in danger because of Donald Trump. Impeach Trump 2025. I'm going to show you another view of it. If we had a black president, we wouldn't be dealing with this. This is another view of it.
The fact of the matter is, a half a dozen violent criminals that you're rotating on your head.
He's a person of color. This is why they are abusing him. White people are putting black and brown people in danger. Christy Noem has put him in danger.
The fact of the matter is, a half a dozen violent criminals that you're rotating on.
He's coming in, pulling these people off critical missions all across this state. And he has no stated purpose for them except to exercise a propaganda ploy and to politicize our military and to divide this community, divide the military. I can't even imagine what some of our vets and some of the folks, people like yourself, with remarkable contribution and service to our country, and family members that are going to be used as pawns. This is not a movie. This is real life, And this is
a reality show. Life under Trump. America has become a reality show.
People off critical missions all across this state, and he has no stated purpose for them except to exercise a propaganda ploy and to politicize.
This is a brown person, and this is what she says. Legalizing immigrants would add 1.7 trillion to the economy. Mass deportation would cost over 300 billion. Your president, not mine, didn't want to fix the economy. He claimed he want to fix the economy. Donnie, you don't want to fix the economy. You want to take us back to slavery. It won't work. I rebuke you. Like she said, legalizing immigrants would add 1.7 trillion to the economy. Mass deportation would cost over $300 billion. So, Donnie, you say you want to save the economy? You're lying. You are a compulsive liar. So Keith Hessex, he's having a mental decline like Donnie. He's mentally declining. Listen to this. Pete is sick in the head like Donald Trump. Racism is a sickness.
Specifically, Mr. Secretary, what is the authority that the administration is using to deploy active duty Marines to California neighborhoods? What authority?
Senator, the president has constitutional authority in order to support.
He did not go through the governor. The governor has every right.
I have to pull up the specific provision, but our Office of General Counsel,
the white man is a compulsive liar.
Our leadership has reviewed and ensured in the order that we set out that it's completely constitutional for the president to use federal troops to defend federal law enforcement.
It is not.
I'd like to know the specific constitutional statutory authority.
Pete doesn't know the Constitution.
The president made it clear that he relied on Section 12406 of Title 10.
Listen.
With regard to the National Guard troops. I need to know the authority that he is relying upon in terms of active duty Marines being deployed to California neighborhoods.
Senator,
so you'll follow up with me?
Yes, Senator, but there's plenty of precedent of active duty troops.
He doesn't know the Constitution.
To support law enforcement. Historical precedent.
It doesn't surprise me. Donnie doesn't know the Constitution.
That. I am just asking you to cite the authority under which the active duty Marines are being deployed to California.
It's in the order, ma'am, but we'll make sure we get it to you as well.
So I asked him point blank, what is the legal authority under which you are sending active duty Marines to California neighborhoods? And he couldn't answer the question. It's shocking that the defense secretary.
Yes, Morningstar, he's a racist. It's a disease.
He was using.
They all have it.
But you know what? I think he was just doing it because Donald Trump told him he should. Right?
Well,
right.
Trump said, send in the Marines.
He said send in the Marines, and he did. This is specifically.
And it's a distraction, as we know, as you were just discussing. This is because his big, beautiful bill, we call the big, beautiful betrayal, which would terminate health insurance from 16 million people and nutrition assistance from millions more to pay for big tax breaks for corporations. He wants to distract attention. And so he sends in the Marines to California neighborhoods. Just specifically, Mr. Secretary, what is...
Donald Trump is a virus that keeps spreading. You must cure the virus. Put it out. Starting with Trump's mental decline, because Pete has a mental decline. You know that brown, it mess with your brain. And Donald Trump is just sick in the head. He's been that way. It's in his DNA. It's in his genes. He got bad genes.
Serious news right now. California Governor Gavin Newsom is sounding the alarm over what he perceives to be Donald Trump's mental decline, saying, quote, he's lost it, referring to Donald Trump. Newsom went on to say that this is serious. He's not the same person that I dealt with just 4 years ago, and he's incapable now of even a train of thought, he's making things up and he's putting people's lives at risk. These are the most forceful comments to date from the California governor, calling into question Trump's mental acuity. Now, Governor Newsom speaks with Donald Trump regularly, but Donald Trump said that he spoke with Governor Newsom back on Monday this week. That turned out not to be true. And now Newsom is making clear that in his opinion, Donald Trump is not the same president he was.
Donald Trump been this way. It come from his ancestry.
This is something that everyone should be looking into, especially
he's a racist.
The fact that the media is very focused on Joe Biden's alleged mental decline during an office. Spread the word. I'll do a full breakdown on my Substack.
Everything I show you guys and I've showed you is fair use, educational purpose, and great for research. And it's pretty much good entertainment as well. But Donald Trump is not entertaining. I'm sorry. I don't want to look at him. I hate to hear his voice. He's disgusting on so many levels. He is a man that called people unattractive, but he refused to really give himself a good, thorough look in the mirror, because looking at you, Donnie, I get sick on my stomach. Hearing your voice, I just get sick. And I got to pray to God, because I can't take your voice. I can't look at you. It's like, oh my God, I'm disgusted.
Not participate in abuses of power. We will not violate court orders. We will not ignore the Constitution. We will not defy the Supreme Court. We will not take away people's rights to peacefully
See, this
protest.
man right here is a billionaire, but he doesn't act like Donald Trump, because he was a real billionaire from the beginning.
The traditions and legal precedent that dictate how and when our National Guard and military are deployed. It's wrong to deploy the National Guard and active duty Marines into an American city over the objection of local law enforcement, just to inflame a situation and create a crisis. Just as it's wrong to tear children away from their homes and their mothers and fathers who have spent decades living and working in our communities, raising their families. We will not participate in abuses of power. We will not violate court orders. We will not ignore the Constitution. We will not defy the Supreme Court. We will not take away people's rights to peacefully protest. We also respect, and expect this administration to respect, the traditions and legal precedent that dictate how and when our National Guard and military are deployed. It's wrong to deploy the National Guard and active duty Marines into an American city over the objection of local law enforcement, just to inflame a situation and create
Donald Trump loves to inflame a situation. I'm telling y'all, that man gets his rocks off by being a destroyer. He doesn't care about the American people. He doesn't care about children. He tears children away from their parents, and he gets off. That's how he gets his orgasm.
Or he came out and said that when you guys spoke, he warned you that if you didn't get things under control, he was going to bring in
Stone cold liar.
That was never a problem.
Liar. He made that up, like he makes up so many other things. He never said that. And he also seemed to make up this idea that the National Guard did a great job last night when they weren't here.
They weren't even deployed, and he claimed victory. He's lost it. He hasn't lost a step. And I saw him trip on the steps today. I mean,
All right. I'm going to show y'all him tripping. Donnie, the pissy man, tripping. All right. And he is only doing all this to distract you because of the Epstein files. I will show you again, okay? So I'm going to show you the photo of Donnie tripping, falling, about to bust his face open in his pissy depends. This is Donnie tripping. See the fat man, the ugly man in the Oval Office tripping. All right. Hold on. See, he tried to brace himself, but his weight, because he loves talking about ugly people and fat people, so we're going to treat him how he treat everybody else. See, his weight couldn't hold him. So him fell. Yeah, him fell. Look at that ugly face. If he don't stop wearing black people makeup and stop cosplaying President Barack Obama, who we celebrating this Saturday on Donald Trump's birthday? We're celebrating who? Barack Obama, for your motherfucking mama. Barack Obama. That's who we celebrating this Saturday. celebrating this Saturday on Donald Trump's birthday. Hit them likes. We will not celebrate a dictator. We will not celebrate Donald Trump's regime. We will not celebrate a RAPISTS. We won't. We got to get Donald Trump out of that Oval Office. Impeach Trump. Impeach Trump. So where those fans at? Where them fans at? Get your fans out. Come on, America. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Get your fans out, because we're going to celebrate impeach Trump 2025. And if he fell on his face, I wouldn't care. Yes. Impeach who? Donald J. Trump. Impeach Trump. Roll his ass up out of the White House. Impeach Donald J. Trump. If you fall on your face, we wouldn't care, Donnie. Bust your ass wide open. Give us a good comedy show so we can continue to laugh at you. Stop when black people make her trying to look like Barack Obama. You could never be as attractive as a Barack Obama. You're the ugliest man in America. You're the ugliest man in the world, Donald J. Trump. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Now, that's the thing now. Donnie, if he would have hit them steps, he would have broke them steps, y'all. If he would have really just fell and bust that wide body like a grandma, he would have broke the steps. So he wouldn't have been harmed. The steps would have been harmed. What would have been harmed? Y'all tell me what would have been harmed. The steps would have been harmed by bad body built Donald J. Trump. Bad body built Donald J. Trump. He would have broke the steps. See, he's so big, because you know he like talk about people being fat and ugly. Well, Donnie, you so big, you would have harmed the steps. All would have happened to you that the captain would have came off your wee-wee from your behind, from your bussy back there. Who we celebrating, y'all? We ain't going to celebrate Donald Trump on his birthday. Who are we celebrating? In my casa. Me casa. We're going to celebrate Barack Obama in his casa. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Celebrate Barack Obama in my casa. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Celebrate on his birthday. Barack Obama on Trump's birthday. Who we gonna celebrate? Barack Obama. We ain't gonna celebrate you, Donnie. I hate your voice. I hate the way you look. I hate to hear your voice. I hate that they say you smell like shit. I hate your motherfucking life. I hate Donald Trump. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Woo! Where them fans at? We got to get Donald Trump out that office. He is a virus in America that is killing people. And he lied and said that people were being unalived in LA by brown people. Donnie, you the biggest liar in America. You the most ugliest person in the world. You so fat that funk is up under your rolls in your stomach. You got a booty doing you wild like somebody's grandma. Look at that butt. Wild like somebody's grandma. Look at him. Just look at him. Wide and fat. And they funky and he smell. We don't need that funk in the Oval Office. We need a real president. We would have had one if you had not voted for the monster in the Oval Office. We would have had VP kamalaharris. We would be further along. We would not be a country that's in decline. We would not be a country that's going back to where slavery. I rebuke you, Donald Trump. I rebuke you, Christy Noem. I rebuke the entire Republican cabinet, the MAGA Republican cabinet of demons. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Woo! Donald Trump gotta go. He must go. Get out of our country. You said you want to get rid of criminals? Get your fat ass out that Oval Office. Get your fat ass out that Oval Office, Donald Trump. Give us peace. We don't have peace in America. As long as Donald Trump is in that Oval Office, we are in trouble, America. We We got to do what we got to do every day. We need to get on our channels from your Facebook, your Instagram, your YouTube, and get Donald Trump out that office. Tell the truth about him. You know what you did with Epstein, and you want to hide that by bringing up this BS in LA. You lied. They were not unaliving people in LA. Arkansas, that's ran by a white woman that's over there in Arkansas. They have more unalives in Arkansas than they have in LA. You're a compulsive liar, Donald Trump, and the truth ain't in you. You would know the truth if it stood in your mother effing face, you monster. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Woo! We got to get that monster out of Oval Office. We're not going to have a country if Donald Trump stays in that Oval Office. We will not have a country, y'all. We're going to be under a dictatorship because Donald Trump want to run this country like Hitler, and it can't be, and it can't happen. We got to get him out of that Oval Office immediately. Donald Trump must go. Impeach Trump 2025. Do your own research, because that Christy Noem, the one that got a facelift that used to be fat and ugly like Donald Trump, she's a compulsive liar, and she had that man hauled out there because he's a man of color. She hates black people. She hates brown people. She went so far as to say she want a reality show to humiliate brown people. She's got to go too. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Get rid of Christy Noem. That's what we got to do. Their entire Republican MAGA party got to go. Donald Trump got to go. Impeach Trump 2024. All right, all right, all right. I love y'all. Hit that like button before you leave out of here. We will be celebrating who? President Barack Obama. We will not celebrate the man in the Oval Office. This monster couldn't get a hello from me. This monster, look at him, wearing black people makeup because he wants to be President Barack Obama, but you can never be attractive. You've been ugly all your life, Donald Trump. You've been ugly just like Christy Noem before she got a facelift. That creature was ugly. The entire MAGA Republican Party are a danger to America. The J6ers, the KKK are a danger to America. They are a terroristic group. MAGA is a terroristic group. They are putting black and brown people in harm's way. They must go. All the criminals need to get out of America. Donald Trump, you said that. Well, haul your big fat butt out of America. You're the biggest criminal. Donald Trump, you tell me one black man has 34 felonies. Show me. You can't do it. None of your party can do it. The biggest criminal in America is Donald J. Trump. Impeach Trump immediately. He must go. He's a danger to the American people. He hates black and brown people. He hates us because we smart. He hates us because we can sit in the sun and he can't. He better not sit out in that sun with that suit on and he got that captain on his front and back. You know that bush is stank. I love y'all. Enjoy your day. Bye.